If I tell you not to think of a burger, you immediately thought about it. The thing with self-improvement is that the entire focus becomes on not using Instagram, not scrolling on YouTube, or not watching the thing, or not doing something. And the thing is, the more you think of not doing something, the more likely you are to do it. The word self-improvement dates way back, like 1700s, 1800s. But the thing is, its philosophies were present a lot earlier than that. I recently read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, and I read some very good things there. I read some very good philosophies which I felt are the true sort of virtue of self-improvement, the true genuine thing that comes with self-improvement. The way you really do self-improvement is that you assign yourself a goal, a task that is bigger than your current self, and in the process of accomplishing that goal, you kill your current self. And by kill, I don't mean do anything stupid. What I mean is that you eliminate or completely let go of all the bad habits that you have. That, my friend, is true self-improvement. If you just sit at a desk and the entire day and think of your no-fap streak, that's not self-improvement, that is OCD. So the self-improvement that has been popularized in the mainstream, it really isn't that helpful. Yes, it is of course a lot better than being a complete degenerate, but the thing is, there's a lot better alternative. I'll give you a very good personal example. So basically, a few years back, I decided to make my own game, and at that time I had a very high screen time, unproductive screen time on my phone. I used to use 3-4 hours of Instagram and then 1 to 2 hours of YouTube. So I had a screen time of about 6 to 8 hours. At that point, I assigned myself a task that I want to make my own game, and I had no idea how programming works. I had no idea how anything works. So, but I did have a gaming laptop, so that helped. So I downloaded Unity. It's a program that you need for making games, and I got to know that you need to learn this language called C#. So what I did is that I created a plan and I strategized what am I going to make, how am I going to make it. I did some research, I watched some YouTube videos about what is it good to make. So I decided to make a 2D game, and I anticipated that it would take about 2 to 3 months, and it took me 2.5 months exactly. After that 2.5 months of making the game and doing everything, what happened is that, okay, I did have a 2D game ready. Now it was of course not a very great game that I can launch and make millions of dollars. No, it was not that, but it was something that I could play and enjoy playing, and I even did that sometimes. But the biggest benefit of this thing was that my screen time, unproductive screen time, was under 60 minutes. I did not want to scroll on Instagram or use YouTube or anything like that. What I instead wanted to do was set another goal and then kill the self that had come into reality by doing that, and become a newer version, become a better version. At that point, I wanted to learn app development for mobile phones. I want to learn Java. It is also another program language. So you see a pattern here. Once you do something, once you accomplish a goal, you want to do another thing. You'll want to become even better. But to do that, you need to actually set goals, and you need to become newer versions, because once you become a newer version, the newer version has a newer goal. Because the thing is, your current self cannot really go beyond a certain point. To go beyond a certain point, you need to become a new person, and that new person can have a new certain top level goal, and then you become that another person and you accomplish that goal. So you see the cycle here. You do one goal, you take one challenge, you become better, you get bad habits, you quit all your bad habits, you develop good habits. For example, I started getting up really early because I had school in the day, but I really wanted to make the game, so I used to get up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., something like that. Alright, so that's what happens. So you see how the cycle goes on here, one thing after another. It's a domino effect. Alright, and with that being said, I'll see you soon.